No sound. Is there sound now? Well, let's get it back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Konnichiwa, buenos dias, buongiorno, whatever you want to say. Guten Morgen, goeiemorgen. I'm ready this morning. Obviously, I didn't have the sound on at the beginning, which is not bad. Check out, those are the topics. It's worse things than forgetting the sound in the morning. It's probably because I was up the whole night watching Formula One practice, NFL, a little bit of NBA. I was busy. But welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat and welcome to the Sports Update Show. Let's get straight into it. First of all, emails on top there. You can check it out. Don't I look like a bloody, like a monk from a monastery with this hoodie on? Just 1 second. Kind of look, I can see I look like, what was his name? Sean Connery. Yes, I look like Sean Connery in The Name of the Rose. Yes, yeah, come on. This is my, because I am, I'm a little bit holy, you guys. So, that is what it is. But like I say, email on top if you want to get hold of us. Hey, guys, getting closer to that 115,000. So thanks a lot for that. But let's start, man. Here we go. Football, and it was the Ladies Champions League last night. Atletico Madrid thrashed FC Twente 4-0. Chelsea and Barcelona drew 1-1. Off the game was stopped for 10 minutes because the power outage. No lights. Then Roma against Leuven 1-1. And Bayern Munich beat Paris Saint-Germain ladies 3-1. Well done. So Lara Daumann, she scored there. I just saw that one there. Well done to her. So that's the Ladies Champions League. That is hotting up. Still the group phases getting interesting there. Then, of course, this weekend, our Premier League, my friends. I'm actually only waiting for Monday. But no, I'm actually thinking about doing the North London Derby on Sunday. Arsenal against Spurs. Wouldn't that be interesting? Watch two teams I totally dislike and just watch them play and go at each other. Could be nice. But the game of the weekend for me, obviously, Manchester United against Everton on Monday evening, live with us. And if you want to know what we've predicted for the weekend, then go check out our Premier League prediction show. That came out on Tuesday with Vern, and check it out. You'll know about who we think and what our tips are and everything like that. Then last night, the NFL was on last night. And the Buffalo Bills. What is going on in Buffalo? They started the season 5-0. They started the season 5-0, and now they are, I think, 7-4. So I mean, not looking good for the Bills. Josh Allen had a terrible night last night. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The Texans, without CJ Stroud, with Mills as quarterback, doing well. They're starting to move up the table. But this is all good for me, man. This is all good for me. The Bills losing, meaning my Patriots are way out in front there in the division, which I do like. But lots of good games coming up this weekend, and make sure to watch the morning shows. We'll update you. Because the morning show tomorrow, Saturday, yes. I will be doing the morning show tomorrow because Vern, he's got a party going on tonight, and he thinks, and he won't make it for tomorrow morning. There you go. Then, good morning, Rose Garden. Then let's move into the NBA quickly. 4 games last night. The Clippers lost again. They lost to the Magic 101-129. I'm actually going to quickly pull that up quickly. There you go. Let me put it like that. There you go. So the Clippers did lose 101-129. I just want to see who scored what and who did what. There you go. So James Harden had 31 points in a losing effort. Suggs 23 for the Magic in a winning effort. The Kings got thrashed 96-137 by the Grizzlies. Not looking good there for the Kings either. Then the 76ers win again, 123-114 to the Milwaukee Bucks. Tyrese Maxey. He maxed out last night, my friend. Excuse the pun. He had 54 points, 9 assists and 3 steals. Tyrese Maxey on a tear there last night. Then the Spurs win again, even without Wemby. They beat the Hawks 135-126. DeAndre Fox with 26 points, 9 assists, 3 steals. Alexander Walker, he had 38 points and 3 blocks for a losing Hawks team. That is that. Then let's quickly move on to the NHL because we don't want to waste too much time today. And in the NHL, there were a lot of games last night in the NHL. And I can tell you that that other game is most probably finished now. Let's have a look quickly. Yep, I can change that quickly. Well, do that like that. There you go. It's known as interactive TV here, my friend. It's interactive. So, the Blue Jackets beat the Maple Leafs 3-2. The Washington Capitals beat the Canadiens 8-4. The Islanders got thrashed. The Islanders thrashed the Red Wings 5-0. Shabanov had 2 goals in that one. Look, Ovechkin, I forgot to mention this one. Alexander Ovechkin for the Capitals had a hat trick, my friend. The old man, 3 goals. That goal tally there, he's putting that up into heights that I don't think ever will be reached again. Then the Devils lost to the Panthers 1-0, so the champions are picking up steam. The Flyers beat the Blues 3-2. The Lightning beat the Oilers 2-1. Then the Kraken beat the Blackhawks 3-2. Vern will be happy with that one. The Rangers lost to the Avalanche 3-6. McKinnon, top goal scorer in the league, scored 2 goals again last night, so he's building out his lead there in the goal scoring race. My Golden Knights beat the Mammoth 4-1. Eichel there with 2 goals for the Golden Knights. The Stars beat the Canucks 4-2. The Senators beat the Ducks 3-2. And last but not least, the Kings in overtime beat the Sharks. Lost to the Sharks 4-3. There you go. Beautiful. So that is our NHL for today. I'll get more in depth tomorrow. I got a little bit more time. It's Saturday, lots more time. Then, of course, it was EuroLeague last night. Ooh, happy Friday, everyone. Yeah, happy Friday. Look, Villeurbanne, that was a thrashing by Monaco yesterday for 52-84. Anadolu Efes nips past Barcelona. Vern, that must have been a really interesting game to commentate. Pity I couldn't listen to all of that. 74-73. Panathinaikos keeps on rolling. Thrashed Dubai Basket 103-82. I know that Kendrick Nunn did really well in that game, and Kenneth Farid was blocking shots just for fun. Milano lost to Hapoel Tel Aviv 83-105, and in a very, very interesting and tight game, Real Madrid beat Zalgiris Kaunas from Lithuania 100-99. Have a quick look at the standings there. So Hapoel still way on top there, doing well, ahead of Red Star Belgrade. Panathinaikos moving up the table nicely, followed by Olympiacos. Then you have Zalgiris, Monaco, Barcelona, Valencia, Fenerbahce and Real Madrid. Table starting to take shape there with the teams that you expected up on top there. Look, Villeurbanne, Baskonia, Maccabi, even Partizan, I think it's no playoff chances this year unless something big happens. Then, of course, boys and girls, I was psyched up yesterday. If you watched the Springbok squad announcement, I'm still psyched. I just can't wait for that game tomorrow. The rugby fixtures of the weekend, and listen here, we got some crackers, man. France, Australia, Ireland, South Africa, Wales, New Zealand, England, Argentina. Looking forward to a lot of them. Tell you what's on this channel tomorrow. That is going to be, of course, the Springboks, the Bokke against Ireland. And then after that, Vern will take you through France against Australia. Cracking games. That game has got a lot of implications. If Australia can win that game by 15 or more points, France drops to 7th in the world and Australia will be in the top 6, and then it's done. That would be the the rankings for the World Cup draw on the 3rd of December. Don't forget, it's not far away now, the 3rd of December. Guys, if you want to see the Springbok lineup in depth, go check it out. That came out yesterday, that video with me. I was a little bit, somebody said I was on speed. Now I do not take drugs. I'm a natural. I got a natural drug in me, don't worry. Then let's get to the part of the show that everybody can enjoy themselves and laugh at my pronunciations once again. Here we have, of course, the Suma. It was day 12. So let's have a look. Ura, or the Ura, lost to Watatata Kage, both at 6-6 right now. I understand the principle that Vern told me. You've got to try to stay above 500, meaning a positive win ratio, that you don't get relegated to a lower division. So have a look there. Then Takanoshu lost to Tamawashi. So they both on negative things, and that's not good for them. Oneshki beat Ojoma 10, so he's at 10-2. So he's one of the 3 leaders. Kota Sakura, that was a good bout, I heard. Kota Sakura against Yoshino Fuji. two wrestlers doing well this time. Kota Sakura is must probably secure his Ozeki spot once again. Sumo rocks, there you go. Onosato beat Oho, yeah, it was Oha. Onosato with the Yorikiri there, he's at 10-2 as well. And Takayasu lost to Hoshuro, who's also 10-2. So I can tell you now, we've had 12 days. The tournament goes 15 days, so we got the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So there are some big matches coming up. So let's have a look at them. So one of them at the bottom there, but we'll get into them. Hokuyo will take on Uro. Nishiki Fuji, somebody, a new name that I haven't seen for a while. Takayasu, they'll take each other on. Takanoshu and Shodai. Ojoma will take on Oho, and then it already starts. Yeah, the big boys are fighting against each other now. Kota Sakura will take on Horoshu, and Onosato will face off against Oneshiki, both being 10-2. So that's going to be a big bout. Let's see what happens there. Kota Sakura can't win the tournament anymore, but the other three, it's going to be tight, man. It's going to be tight. It's going to be interesting. Can't wait to see some of the highlights tonight. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. And then you'll have the big roundup on Sunday with Vern, don't worry. Then cricket, yes, it is the Ashes going on. And at lunchtime, it was lunchtime there. England were 105 for 4. Yeah, not doing so well at the moment. The English boys down under there in Australia. Let me put out the stats there for you. I mean, look, Zach Crawley got bowled for a duck. Then Ben Duckett, he was out for 21. The only one that actually really did well so far is Ollie Pope. He had 46. Joe Root, another man going out for 0. Duck. Harry Brook is still in there with 28, and Ben Stokes with 4 not out. But the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, was Mitchell Stark. He had 3 wickets in the first session. That's going on now. We'll see what happens there, but it's looking good for the Australians at the moment. Then don't forget, Formula 1, Las Vegas Grand Prix preview came out yesterday with Vern and Ryan. I can tell you that in the first practice, Leclerc was ahead of Tsunoda, and in the second practice, it was Lando Norris in the top spot, but the second practice was red flag twice because of issues to the track. I think, how do you say, those manholes, those drain holes, one of those came out, so they had to stop the race there. And it's supposed to be raining in Las Vegas tonight. So that, rain in Vegas, I've never been to Las Vegas and it's rained. But let's see what happens there. That should be interesting. Qualifying will be in the evening, about 1 o'clock this morning or 2 o'clock in this morning. So I'll update you on that tomorrow morning. That's kind of the morning show. Yeah. I was going to get into something else, but I'm going to leave it because I don't want to get into trouble. Here we go. But we'll see. Look, the draw has come out for all those teams playing trying to get to the World Cup. I'll talk about that tomorrow morning. The whole draw for those 4 European teams still trying to get into the World Cup, how that works. I know that Italy's got Northern Ireland, so it's going to be very interesting to see those games. But I will make a plan for that tomorrow, and we'll put that on the show tomorrow. Otherwise, I wish you guys a wonderful morning, a happy day. Vern, have a great party this evening. I'm also going to a dinner this evening as well. So there's no EuroLeague basketball this evening, but we'll be back tomorrow morning with me at 7 o'clock. And then it's rugby tomorrow. And great weekend ahead of us. I hope you all have an enjoyable weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.